Okay, I thought since I have the book out and I have this razor here in my hands for a little while, I might as well show you exactly how to appraise a razor using this book. This book is really thorough. It's thorough, but it's not exhaustive. First of all, appraisal just means an opinion of value, so it's not necessarily what something is really worth in the market. It's just a guess based on facts and experience and things like that. So when something appraises really high, it won't necessarily sell that high, at least not immediately, or not in a certain market. But anyways, I wanted to show you what this razor is valued at with this book, and how this book calculates the values. So the first thing we would do is identify the manufacturer of the razor, which is Germania Cutlery Works, and this book has a pretty extensive list of manufacturers. I've found some that aren't in this book, but almost all of them are, and they'll probably be coming out with a 4th edition sometime with even more manufacturers and things added that they might have left out. But here it is, Germania Cutlery Works. It shows you the dates of operation to 1896 to 1938, and we find the base value, which is $16. So we go to the calculation page here, and we use this formula given, and you take A, which is the base value of $16, and multiply it by B, which is the age, and this manufacturer was in operation between 1896 and 1938. I'm gonna guess that it's in this range here. So a base age adjustment of 1.0, then times C, which is the handle material, and using the information in this book, I tested the handle material and found that it's most likely celluloid, and the adjustment for that, it's just a solid color, so it's 275%. So times 2.75 equals our first number, A, which is 32 plus 12, so that's $44 for A. And then we go back to the formula to calculate B, which is the base value times age adjustment times the artwork value. And according to this book, the artwork value for this would be plain, because there's no inlays in the handle, there's no exceptional artwork. This sort of sculptural, but it's really common in straight razors, this really standard bamboo kind of handle. And then there are some jimps on the bottom of the tang here, but that's about all it has for specialness. So according to the book, this would be rated at pretty plain. So we'll go back to the formula for B, and it's the base value 16 times B, which is the age, 1.0, times the artwork value, which is plain, so it's just times 1.0 again, and that is 16. And then to find the letter C there in the formula, it's just capital A plus capital B, so it's 44 plus 16, which is 60. And then after you do all that, you assess the condition, which is in this column E here. If it's really good, as in no visible flaws, it's like perfect, you multiply it times a factor of 150%. If it's collectible, meaning that it's not totally busted, it's still worth something, and you multiply by about 100%. And if it's just crap and you might be able to scrap it for some parts, you give it 10%. And then there's varying degrees between that. You know, if it's not quite good but it's better than collectible, you could say maybe it's 125%, or if it's a little less than a decent collectible, you could maybe say 80%. This one, since there's some hone wear but there's no chips or anything out of the blade and it's not all rusty, I'm just gonna call it collectible at 100%. So 60 times 100% is just 60. So according to the Straight Razor Guide, this razor here appraises at $60. I highly recommend this book also. It not only has how to appraise razors, but it has like cool history of shaving stuff and like some interesting stories about how cavemen first began cutting the hair off their face and stuff. So it's really cool. Like I said, it's just one person's opinion of value. So this one appraises at $60. If you put it on eBay, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll get that much, or I wouldn't expect to pay that much for this if it was at an antique shop or anything. It's just kind of a guess for collector value, and it's fun. This is a cool book to have. I keep it in my car in case I come across anything at a store. The book is expensive, but if you get a great score on one razor, the book will pay for itself. So I totally recommend it, and I hope this helps you understand appraising razors a little bit better. Ask me any questions if you got them. Thanks.